on 12:51 a.m.
Will and Russell.
Will and Russ.
Will and Russ on prime time.
William and Russell on prime time.
Will and Russ, taking student radio a bit too seriously.
What I need you to do is go into the Union or wherever you see fit. I want you to find a lovely lady.
Right.
And I want her to come up to the studio with you consensually and share your last Rolo.
Excuse me, I was wondering, as it's Valentine's Day, would you like to share my last Rolo with me up in the studio?
No.
It's a no. Right, okay, there's a serious lack of girls at that, mate.
Well, I've always thought that as well about Warwick campus, but...
I'm not sure if I should be finding girls by the health centre. I'm lining up my next target. Hi, excuse me. Oh, no. Okay, that person was enjoying their iPod so much, evidently it's better than a tasty slice of Will Foster. Hi, excuse me, guys. Sorry for interrupting you. I've been challenged to get someone up into the studio and share my last Rolo with me. Are you up for it?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Well,
Brilliant.
congratulations.
Right.
Fantastic.
Right.
That's great. All you need to do is get back. We've selected 3 tracks which we reckon are going to go down well in the library, give you a bit of a break from all that revision, all that work and stuff like that.
Bibliotechno.
Oh, yes.
Choice 1 is Fatboy Slim with a massive Love Island. That's choice 1.
Choice number 2 is...
1, 2 or 3. Email now, studio@radio.warwick.ac.uk.
Now here's the Union forecast issued by the Raw Office on behalf of Will and Russ on primetime. The general synopsis at 1500. Low, miles west of Morality, becoming very low by 0105. The area forecast. North stairwell, south stairwell, back stairwell. Vomit warning, becoming treacherous by midnight. Dark corners, dogger, poor. Cooler, hip-hop, severe dance warning, bumping, becoming grinding. 1s and 2s, moderate or good. That completes this afternoon's Union forecast issued by Raw.
Leaving the library, the beeper goes off, the big alarm, and they said, can you just open up your bag?
Yeah.
She was just looking at it and she said, that's a nice picture. And I was like, yeah, thank you, sort of thing. And I wasn't really noticing because I was just looking for whatever this was setting off the alarm.
Yeah.
And then as I'm putting stuff back in my bag, I realised that when she said nice picture, I thought she was talking about like some doodles I was doing while revising. She was actually referring to a giant penis, which had been drawn on the back of one of my notebooks in ludicrously graphic detail by one of my friends.
It's Choc-o'Clock, your weekly injection of chocolate and analysis. So I hope you have all got your Galaxy Caramel Biscuit and Raisin Yorkie fingers of fudge to give yourselves a treat. Leonie's got her boost. Ben's got his boost.
I'm working my way into the package. I think if anything, it looks like a child has done it. And I don't want a child touching my chocolate bars.
Enough of the talking.
I'm going to whack it in my gob. The Rice Krispies give it definition. They're sort of metaphorical punctuation.
I love what you've done there.
I may try and swallow it whole. Well, don't ever do that. So our chosen location was a man with a megaphone just outside Warwick Student Union, and we felt that he was really a waste of resources.
Like true guerrillas, we would reallocate the workforce.
Will and Russ are currently on prime time on Raw. Tune in to Will and Russ on prime time. Don't miss out. It's seriously entertaining. Better than the BBC.
Do you reckon he could shout, "Bring out your dead"?
He said, could you shout, bring out your dead? Bring out your dead. Oh, right. Also, don't forget to bring out your dead.
I'm going to be on Radio Coventry and Warwickshire tomorrow, so I reckon we should try and get some phrases in there and a bit of Will and Russ branding.
I've got a few here. Fanny pack.
Fanny pack.
The phrase too big for the mouth. And finally, Cardinal Wolsey.
That could be more challenging.
Coventry and Warwickshire. Got a travel pack here, which includes emergency things that you need.
Oh, whiskey?
No, syringe, condom, that kind of thing.
I'm not sure how I'm going to fit all this in my fanny pack.
No, well, you
Thank
said
you
that.
very much.
I also think that she offered probably one of the worst survival bags ever.
It is.
And now, please welcome the hosts of Accommodation Blockbusters, Will and Russ.
If you only just tuned in, basically we're ringing up phones around campus in the halls of residence and basically just playing the original game of Blockbusters.
If they get it right, you move on to the next block, and you have to keep going along the grid and see who can get the furthest.
So I guess, Hi there.
Hello.
What A occurs when snow flows down the mountain?
Mate, I have no idea what you're talking about. Have you got the wrong number?
You've lost. Come on, C-Top, help me out here.
Hello?
Hi, I was wondering, could you give me a C that uses magnetic force to show direction?
A C that uses magnetic direction.
That's correct.
Oh, wait a minute. Beginning with C. Magnetic force that uses direction. Compass?
That is correct. Thank you very much indeed. If you listened into Will and Russ last week, you'll know that we took a bit of a prank known as Rickrolling, done by What The, who's another primetime show, and they sent us a track which had Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up stuck in the middle of it, and a little smarmy little plug for their show in there as well. And we thought it was about time to avenge this, to get them back in the only way we really knew how.
A large group of people have just entered with signs that say Will and Russ.
Will and Russ! 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 Will and Russ!
Hi, I'm Jules, and these are my guitar lessons. Lesson 3.
You are attempting to take the slightly sloppy putty that is myself and mould it into some beautiful musical figurine. I love how he's choosing to make his answers in musical form.
That is definitely going to be possible, yeah.
And he said, make the best radio show in the world, or I'll send you to Warwick TV. Well, me and Russ, we looked at each other, and we each said, okay. So we made the first show that came to our heads. It just so happened to be the best show in the world. It was the best show in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. It finishes at 5 and it starts at 3. It sounds good to me.
We've already had an email in from Rich, cheers very much. He said, pack of jam donuts 99p, noise cancelling headphones £25, listening to Will and Russ on a Thursday, priceless.